Dragon Dreams, Book 4, The Gnome King, written by Gina Virginia Casella. Story, Body Talk. Our bodies are constantly communicating through conscious and subconscious signals, whether we intend to or not. For example, when we feel happy, our posture reflects this. Shoulders back, chest out, head high. Our facial expressions also reflect our moods, with smiles emerging when we're joyful and our brows are relaxed. Conversely, when upset, our body language changes dramatically. Slumped shoulders, chest collapsed, head hung low, and our brows unrelaxed. Even if we try to mask our emotions, subtle cues like fidgeting betray our true feelings. Paying attention to the disconnections between our inner states and outer communication allows us to better understand ourselves and align with what we project with what we feel inside. When you hold your hand open and allow it to relax, you'll notice it closes slightly. This natural response occurs because of how the muscles, joints, and ligaments interconnect in the hand. However, your hand will only close to a certain degree, which varies for each person. Observing how your hand opens or closes when relaxed can provide insight into your mental health. Those feeling depressed tend to have a closed hand, while those feeling upbeat and optimistic often have an open hand. The wider hand spread typically correlates with better emotional and mental health overall. The more extended the thumb and away from the hand is representative of free will. My hands are very closed. On bad days, it's like my wrists bend inward. On really bad days, it can feel like I have no hands, as if someone chopped them off, starting at the forearms. It's like in a past life this happened, and the phantom pain carries on with me today. It's the Manus in me and other shadows of me. Manus had a fascinating tale to tell, one that involved the removal of his arms. In his many lives, he once embodied the graceful form of a praying mantis. As per the customary practice, his arms were taken away when he was captured. Surprisingly, Manus willingly allowed himself to be captured, fully aware of the consequences. The opposition had a different plan for him. They wanted him to toil away in their laboratory. Little did they know that this decision would inadvertently impede the progress of technology. The intentional monitoring and deliberate slowing down of technological advancements became the order of the day. The reason behind this was the growing concern over the unruly and dangerous nature of technology, with its multitude of ethical dilemmas and greedy thirst for power. Although the complete story will eventually unfold within these pages I am currently writing, this is the essence of it. Initially, I thought I would write one book to go with my oracle deck. I already have 5 books now, and there is still many more journals to rewrite. Plus, as I rewrite things, I am receiving more information to add. Manish chimes in and says that when he sees me wearing my copper wire tensor gloves, that I remind him of him when he was at his lowest point. Manus provides more information in this moment. He says that before the standard protocol of removing arms, the opposition would tie the arms down to the body crossed over the chest. It's like our images of an insane asylum, where folks are strapped to the bed or have their arms strapped to their chest. In past lives, I sadly experienced this through Manus and other guides. I can feel Manus grinning. He says all my guides could not have imagined me so stunning, and to remember that I am all of their high-quality items carried forward. He reinforces that only the finest hummingbird items get carried on. Ironically, my ailments are part of these highest and finest quality nectars from within. My ailments are advocates, and I am honoring them by listening to them and by being proactive in biohacking my life. Ironically, the ailments are honoring me by forcing me to put my health first. Like Marissa Peer says, "With the tears don't weep, the organs will." My whole body, mind, and spirit are weeping. I didn't know how bad it was, as I was myself suppressed and repressed as part of the survival tactic. I can only continue to honor my health if I'm financially supported. Life in this way is conditional. If not money, then a husband to see me through. I've never been one to rely on anyone or to be saved by a man. I never saw myself as a princess or above anyone. Somehow, trying to be an equal has made me see myself as below others, as I've spent my life serving others to survive. This is a negative belief. I know things are available to me and that I'm enough. I know I'm the same as everyone else. I allow myself to be enough. I allow things to be available to me. I allow myself to be the same as everyone else. I allow my light to shine. I allow my authentic self to continue to shine through. I allow me. I allow all of me. I allow myself to see my ailments as a gift. I allow myself to be supported with ease so I can enjoy my gifts, because the greatest gift essentially is my life. I allow myself to enjoy my life. If you struggle with depression or are in denial about it, you can combat this psychosomatic symptom with psychosomatic tools. One technique is to open your hand every time you notice it's closed, as a closed hand or tucked thumb can indicate depression or severe depression, respectfully. To keep your hand open, hold an object like a ball. When sitting or sleeping, placing your hand under the pillow or between your legs when sleeping also helps. With time, keeping your hand consciously open will train your subconscious, sending signals to your mind and body that you are overcoming depression and regaining balance. Before you know it, your hand will default to being open. Use your hand as an emotional check-in.